The Gaza-Israel conflict escalated further on Monday as at least 40 Palestinians were killed, including 20 near a U.S.-backed aid site in Rafah, according to Gaza's health ministry. Over 200 were wounded in the same area, where civilians had gathered to receive food under Israel's new aid distribution system operated by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, GHF. The United Nations has condemned the GHF's model, managed under Israeli military oversight, as dangerous, inadequate, and politicized. UNRWA head Philippe Lazzarini accused Israel of weaponizing hunger and blocking essential aid, while UN rights chief Volker Turk labeled the tactics horrifying and accused Israel of intentionally inflicting civilian suffering. Israel defends the new system as necessary to prevent aid diversion by Hamas, an allegation Hamas denies. Since the GHF began operations, over 300 people have reportedly died near its distribution points. Meanwhile, Iran's missile strikes on Israeli cities, including Tel Aviv and Haifa, killed at least 8 and sparked mixed reactions in Gaza. Finally, many Israelis felt what we have felt for 20 months: fear, loss, displacement, said Tahrir, a displaced mother in Gaza. Explosions were later reported in both eastern and western Tehran. Iranian media confirmed Israeli airstrikes, including hits on a military base and the offices of Iran's state broadcaster, IRIB. Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, later confirmed on social media that the Israeli military had targeted and bombed the headquarters of Iran's state broadcasting authority in Tehran. Despite these rising tensions, Gulf stock markets rebounded Monday. Saudi Arabia's index rose 1.2%, while Qatar's jumped 1.7%. Analysts attribute the gains to investor resilience and a partial recovery after oil prices surged 7% last week. At the 51st G7 summit, U.S. President Donald Trump, speaking alongside Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, said Iran should pursue de-escalation talks with Israel immediately, warning that Tehran is not winning the conflict and should act before it's too late. The comment signaled a potential diplomatic opening amid spiraling violence.
I'd like to talk, but they should have done that before. I had 60 days and they had 60 days, and on the 61st day I said, we don't have a deal. They have to make a deal, and it's painful for both parties, but I'd say Iran is not winning this war, and they should talk, and they should talk immediately before it's too late.
And what would you say, in your opinion, what would it take for the U.S. to get involved in this conflict militarily?
I don't want to talk about that.
And you mentioned Putin.
We've always supported Israel. We have for a long period of time, strongly. And Israel's doing very well right now.